Hi, what's up, guys? Grey Jack Gaming playing a little Red Dead Redemption 2. Um, Today, my dog is gonna absolutely destroy my setup. I know it. I have quite the configuration behind me. Dude, you gotta go around. You gotta go around. He is gonna not go around. Going over the top is not a better idea. He's a Dogo Argentino. He's a beautiful dog, but he is a big boy and can be a handful sometimes. Oh, you know what? Actually, let me turn the volume down on that. We don't need that happening. Um, so we're in the middle of chapter two, and I think because I have a lot of free time today, we are going to be able to do some serious work. To be the rest of this chapter. We had just finished up a train mission with John, and that didn't quite go as planned. My dog learned and went around. Good boy. Back it up, dude. Okay, he wants to get in there. So yeah, now we're gonna head back to camp. It looks like Abigail Roberts has something for us, which is pretty interesting because the majority of our missions usually come from Dutch or John, Micah, people like that. So the fact that Abigail has something for us is pretty interesting. So let's see what's up there, dude. You're gonna. Oh, now he's gonna throw a fit. Here I thought that I was gonna have a lot of free time because. Uh-oh, is the train coming? Can I beat it? Woo! All right, I thought I was gonna have a lot of free time because my kids are at school. Oh my God, Bear! Dude, my kids are at school. My wife's at work. Little did I know that my dog Bear was not gonna play nice, bro. I'm gonna have to put you away. Knock it off. He still definitely wants to play. He'll learn here in a minute. Oh, he is just full of piss and vinegar right now. He just went sprinting the other way. Guarantee he's gonna go get a toy. All right. Early morning. Sun's not even up. Abigail Roberts. What does Abigail Roberts have to say? It's Miss Tilly Jackson. That is not Tilly Jackson. Not even close. That's Molly O'Shea. They look so much alike, though. Where you at, Abigail?
Hi there. Good morning, Arthur.
Good morning.
Susan.
Oh, you know what, guys? I'm gonna have to pause it for a second. I heard my dog go into my room, and then I heard my dog go outside. I'm gonna need like 5 minutes. I do apologize. Bad news. Bad news for my daughter. My daughter buys Christmas gifts each year at school that she gives out to all of her friends and family. Well, my dog just ruined one of them. He got it from underneath the tree and broke it all to pieces. So that looks like 2 gifts that I'm buying for my daughter to give out to other people, because that's the second time he's done that. You guys should all
Hey,
get it.
Arthur.
Does anybody want to
Come
buy
here
a
a minute.
dog? There she is.
What is it?
Can I ask you a favor?
Probably not.
Very funny. Would you do something with Jack? He seems kind of down. All this upheaval can't have been easy on the poor kid.
Why? Because I'm your preferred nursemaid?
Because you do what you say. Please.
Okay. Got me there.
Okay. I'll take him in the morning.
Thank you.
It is the morning. I do love Jack. It's like 6 a.m., bro. Why are you going to bed? Was this like 2.5 minutes later? Go to Jack. Don't mind if I do. Jack is by far my favorite character.
How are you?
This way. Oh, there's Sadie. Hey, why don't people yell at her for bringing her horse through camp? That's Dutch's horse. What the hell is he doing? Where you at, Jack?
What you up to?
Playing,
Anything fun?
I guess.
You want to come fishing with me?
Fishing?
Sure. You're... It's about time that you started to earn your keep.
Okay,
Good. Let's go get your pole then. Now, you do have a fishing pole, don't you?
I sure do. Uncle Jose made me one.
Good. Well, let's go get it then. Go catch us some fish.
Yeah.
Is he not the cutest little boy ever?
I'll mount up and lift you on when you're ready.
I gotta get my other horse back.
Come on, boy.
You abandon your horse one time and forever. Aw,
All right.
little Jack Jack.
Let's go then.
So, where are we going?
Just down to the river near here. You shouldn't go too far from camp.
Oh, okay.
You feeling better? I know you was a little sick.
Oh, I'm fine.
You're a brave kid.
So, just like you.
Well, I don't know about brave. I ain't much of a kid no more. Well, your mama might disagree. Her and a few other women, I guess.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
I'm
Arthur.
just talking silly. Been a tough few weeks up in that snow.
I like the snow.
Yes, but not like that.
When are we going back to the other camp?
The one near
Blackwater.
Blackwater?
Yeah.
Well, we're not. This is our spot.
Kinda wants it dead or alive up there, Jack.
Why?
I forgot a storybook there. We left so quick.
Well, I'm sure someone can get you another storybook.
Really? When?
Well, we'll see. Got fish to catch first. All right. This looks as good a spot as any.
He left the storybook and Dutch left all of our money.
Where should we stand, Uncle Arthur?
Down by the shore. Come on, follow me.
I can't wait to get started.
I gotta admit,
Where, Uncle Arthur?
I am, dude. I was a little bit disappointed when I seen
You mean?
that his voice actor is like an adult female. Like, I kind of guessed that it was, but I didn't want to believe it.
First, we need some bait. I'm gonna use some cheese.
Cheese?
Bellier the better. Now, cast your line. Swing the rod back over your shoulder.
Not like that.
Bring it forward in a smooth motion. Use your wrist, not your elbow.
Like that?
Damn, good job, Jack.
That's it. Good. All we do now, Jack, is wait for a fish to take the bait.
How do I know when I've got a bite?
Well, if you feel the tip of your fishing rod just twitching, don't yank it yet. That just means one's nibbling. If you feel a hard tug, that's a fish going for the bait, so yank hard to hook it.
I think you've got a bite. Look.
Whoop, think I got one.
So one thing that I noticed not a lot of people do when they fish is if you hold down on the left, hold it down, release, hold it down, you actually pull the fish in a lot quicker on the left thumbstick as you're spinning the right thumbstick.
Look, Jack.
Now let's
It's a
toss it
rock
back.
bass. Yeah, it's almost as small as you. We should really throw these smaller ones
Almost didn't make it back in the water.
Give them a chance to grow up a bit.
Can I take a break from fishing? I want to make something.
Okay.
You can also determine how far
I'm
you
gonna
throw
pick
it
some
out.
of those red flowers. I'll be right back.
Do you think you should keep an eye on them there, Arthur?
Got one, Jack. You see him fighting there, Jack? That's when you gotta be careful. You'll break the line. Best to wear him out first.
See how much
before
quicker
you
they come in?
try to reel him in.
What is that, a sardine?
This one's a chain picker. Not bad.
Not bad. Throw it back. Alright, where's Jack? Yeah, Abigail, about your son. Oh, there he is. I do think that they just let Jack run wild. Like, he'll be right on the edge of a cliff, down
Gotta
next to a
stick at
shore.
things, Jack.
Oh, look, you see how little I pressed it
I
and
like
it barely
to
went
look
right
at
there?
that spot.
So the idea is that when you see the
Sure
little...
is boring, Uncle Arthur.
I know. Boring as hell. But then, something happens.
See the little bubbles
You
right
can
there?
get food for days.
Look at that fish.
Really?
If you're lucky.
You can
until
try to
then,
aim
just-
where you throw it. Cast it.
Sit, wait. Try not to worry.
I clearly didn't cast it
It's
far
good
enough.
for you,
It's good for you?
I guess.
Huh.
Little Jack
What are you
is gonna...
making there?
You'll see.
You'll see. How about you answer me? For those that have played Red Dead Redemption 1 know that
You
Jack
still all
grows
right
up
over
to
there?
I'm fine.
have
Just
his
wanna
own
catch one more,
redemption.
then we'll call it a day.
Something's tugging at your rod, Uncle Arthur.
Also, when they're
Fish on the
fighting,
line.
if you hold the right analog stick at any
Seems
angle,
like he's taking a
it
rest
stops
now.
the fish
I'm
from
gonna
pulling
try
your line out
reeling
further.
them in nice
It's
and
a lot more
steady.
beneficial when you're doing the legendary fishes. I'm gonna keep that one. How what you doing there, Jack?
Hey, look at this.
And what?
This necklace I made.
Necklace?
Pretty good
For
for a little boy.
Mama.
Sure.
For a little
What
kid.
a fine young man. And in such complex circumstances. Arthur, isn't it? Arthur Morgan?
Who are you?
Yes, Arthur Morgan. Vanderlyn's most trusted associate. You've read the files. Typical case. Orphaned street kid seduced by that maniac's silver tongue and matures into a degenerate murderer. Agent Milton? Agent Ross. Pinkerton Detective Agency, seconded to the United States government. Nice to finally meet. We know a lot about you.
Do you?
You're a wanted man, Mr. Morgan. There's $5,000 for your head alone.
$5,000? For me? Can I turn myself in?
We want Vanderlyn.
Oh, Dutch. I haven't seen him for months.
That's so. Because I heard a guy fitting his description robbed a train belonging to Leviticus Cornwall up near Granite Pass.
Oh, ain't that a little old-fashioned nowadays?
Apparently not. Listen. This is my offer, Mr. Morgan. Bring in Vanderlyn, You have my word you won't swing.
Oh, I ain't gonna swing anyways, Agent,
Milton,
You see, I haven't done anything wrong, aside from not playing the games to your rules.
spare me the philosophy lesson. I've already heard it from Mac Callender.
Matt Callender.
He was pretty shot up by the time I got to him. So really, it was more of a mercy killing. Slow, but merciful.
You enjoy being a rich man's toy, dear.
I enjoy society, flaws and all. You people venerate savagery, and you will die. Savagely, all of you.
Oh, we're all gonna die, Agent.
Some of us sooner than others.
Amen.
Good day, Mr. Morgan.
Goodbye.
Enjoy your fishing, kid, while you still can.
Enjoy your fishing,
Who are
kid.
they?
No one to worry about, no one at all. Come on, let's pick up your things and get home.
I feel like that scene was very, very interesting, and again, multi-layered.
It's getting late, Jack. Your mother'll be worried. Let's head back.
So, one thing is that they mentioned Matt
I
Callender.
don't like it here anymore.
It's all right, Jack. Matt Callender, because he was one that was missing. We weren't sure what happened to Mac or what happened to Sean. Obviously, we saved Sean. So now we know what happened to Matt
Why did you lie
Callender.
about where Uncle Dutch is?
Because, well, because those are disagreeable men. And I don't want them to hurt him.
What did they mean about Mac? Is he in jail?
No, I don't think so. I hope he's just fine where he is. Like I said, don't worry about them. The world is full of disagreeable men. That's why you got all of us, to protect you from folk like them. Now, how about that necklace you made? You still got it, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Good. So did you like fishing?
It was okay, I think. It's a lot of waiting around.
It is.
Okay. Another thing that I feel was really interesting that Rockstar did very subtly there is that other agent, not the one that was talking the majority of the time, but the other one is Agent Ross. He was the main bad guy in Red Dead Redemption 1. And he is the one, now here's a spoiler alert for anybody that hasn't played Red Dead 1, he's the one that had John Marston killed, the father of Jack. Jack then, in the epilogue of Red Dead Redemption 1, you play as Jack. It's like a few years later, Jack is like a young adult. He goes back and hunts down that agent, Agent Ross, and he kills him. And that's like the final scene of Red Dead Redemption 1. So the fact that
There you are.
Ross says,
How
enjoy
you
your
both
fishing while you
getting
still
on?
can,
Great.
and
We
then,
caught a fish,
20 years
and I
later,
made you
Jack
this
ends up killing
necklace.
him
That pretty.
while
Isn't that the luckiest?
Ross is out
Did you thank
hunting
Uncle Arthur?
in a,
No
next to a
need.
river.
We
There's
had
like a lot of
good
symmetry
time.
and it's kind of poetic.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just met some folk. I better go speak with Dutch.
Okay.
Hey, you did real fine, kid.
Thanks.
We got a problem. What? I just met some guys out near the river. A fella named, Milton, and, I don't remember the other fella's name. Ross. Milton and Ross. And they are employees of the Pinkerton Detective Agency. And they know about the train, and they know we're here.
Were you followed back here?
No, they know we're near here. And they want you, Dutch. They offered me my freedom in exchange, they did.
Why didn't you take it?
Very funny. Well, what do we do now?
I say we do nothing. Just yet. They're just trying to scare us into doing something stupid. We have turned a corner. We survived them mountains. We just need to stay calm.
If you say so, Dutch. The only thing that I do know is I have the best mustache alive. Somebody's talking. Sound like Hosea. Conversation just ended.
So you saw Pinkertons, did you?
Yes.
Saw, met, and got the full message.
What did you think?
I think we're in real trouble, but the only way out is forward.
I know. That Blackwater business seems to have finished us.
I ain't got ideas above my station. I just ain't doing that no more. We all suffer, miss. Sure, and singing's fine, but I'm done with that. And if you want me to leave, then that's fine too.
Well, I suppose I can discuss the matter with Dutch.
Do whatever you goddamn please.
Ideas above her station. She thinks we don't know her station.
That horrendous old hag. How dare she?
Hello.
It's actually John's tent there. Yeah, John has a different tent than Abigail and Jack, which is fairly interesting. So a lot of the women kind of have an issue with Miss Grimshaw because Miss Grimshaw is kind of in charge of making them work. So I think naturally they get a little fed up with her. But it's the first time that I've seen Abigail. I wish I could have heard the first part of that conversation. What started it?
Good morning.
Oh,
Good
don't.
morning.
Ooh, he was about to run me over. Okay, I'm gonna just jump right to the next mission, which I think is Micah. Micah or John downtown. I'm gonna do Micah. So last we heard with Micah was we broke him out of jail, and then at the end of that, when we were headed back to camp, we're like, all right, Micah, let's head on back. And he's like, no, I can't go back yet. I need a peace offering for Dutch. Like, I guess, Micah felt bad about the fact that, he got locked up in jail and we had to come rescue him. So he doesn't want to, like, come back to the camp empty-handed, more or less. Man, this GPS is tripping. Which way does it want me to go? That way? Alright, yeah, that way looks quicker. Not used to leaving the camp this way. Somebody's about to yell at me for having a horse in the camp. I know. Okay. Yeah, so we're about to go. He said that he would be camping outside of Strawberry, which in all honesty is pretty dumb because, we like murdered everybody in Strawberry. So to stay close to that area doesn't seem to be the wisest. I went and immediately paid off my bounties because I don't like having bounties. So I'm good. My dog's protesting. He feels like Micah Bell being locked up at the moment. He's not truly locked up. He has access to the backyard. Or he can come inside. But once he's inside, he's very limited. So Micah, huh? Ooh, Stranger Mission. Oh, that's Stranger Mission. That's, again, I think I mentioned it before. That one is just about collecting those cigarette cards, which is something. That's hard enough to do if you're trying to complete 100%. But if you're just focusing on the mission, there's not a lot of purpose in talking to that dude. I guess I could ride a little bit faster, huh? Guess out for a stroll. Appreciating the scenery. Should probably eat. I bet you Arthur's getting like super skinny because I never eat. Good old baked beans. Ooh, somebody's crying.
Okay there.
Willie Mae, you think you're so great. Strutting around.
Is his head on fire?
Hey, mister. I just want to be left alone, all right?
I gotta be honest, I don't understand this interaction.
A sentiment I'm familiar with. Fair enough, kid.
Holding hands with that dumb. Oh, kid.
So he's obviously upset that some girl is showing attention to another guy.
You care about this girl? Stand up for yourself. She'll come around.
Yeah? I've been waiting.
But I gotta be honest, I feel like the conversation.
Trust me, kid. There ain't so many good men out there. Make yourself one of the good ones.
Thanks, mister.
Okay.
I hope you're right.
See, it doesn't really seem like there's ever like a resolution to that conversation. Maybe it's just an opportunity for you to either kind of demonstrate if you're going to be a good person or not, because I clearly could have antagonized him, probably made fun of him for crying about some girl or whatever. So maybe it was the point was just to get that little bit of dialogue as far as him saying, you know, make it. There's not a whole lot of good men out there. Make sure that you're one of the good ones. 'Cause again, in my opinion, one of the main plot points is figuring out who Arthur is, and which is pretty interesting because you determine ultimately who Arthur is. Now I kind of believe that there's a right way and a wrong way to play Arthur, and we'll kind of experience that as we go along. But I definitely think he's conflicted morally. He clearly does a lot of bad things, robbed trains, I've killed people that could have ultimately turned into witnesses that turned us in. Here's a little logging camp. The cool thing about this logging camp is that this game like spans a great deal of time, and as you can see, this area is like just a very like, you know, foresty, wooded area. Near the end of the game, if you come back, it's like decimated, like just tons of just stumps where that logging company was just like collecting all the trees. Is that a gunshot? I mean, I am close to Micah, shouldn't be too much of a surprise. Although I can't imagine he'd be shooting. He's kind of laying low. Alright, Micah, what you got for me?
Hey, Arthur. Good to see you.
Why? You want rescuing again, do you?
No. I got a plan to make it up to you.
Oh, a plan like the Blackwater ferry job, or like you going off scouting and ending up in jail?
Dutch said you was a big shadow cast by a tiny tree.
I don't even know what that means.
I thought you was a tough boy. Not one of those gentlemen trying to protect his riding clothes.
I just know whenever things get real, you turn yellow, lose your head.
Yellow?
Sure seems that way.
So I guess you won't be riding with me to rob the banking coach comes about this time into Strawberry. I heard one of the O'Driscoll boys yapping about it while I was inside.
You and me? Do a robbery?
That's what I said, didn't I?
After you.
Come on. I know an overlook where we can watch for them coming in.
What are you doing anyway, camping out here like some crazy hermit?
Can't exactly stay in town now, can I? Like I told you, I ain't going back to Dutch without a peace offering.
So what's the deal with this coach?
What do you mean? Comes through about this time every day, like I said. The end.
I mean, how many men? Guns? Riders?
Nothing serious. It'll be fine.
I heard the bank's been hiring every trigger man they can get of late. The meaner, the better.
You worry too much.
Forgive me if I ain't wholly faithful in something an O'Driscoll told you when you was half drunk in a jail cell.
He kept yapping about it, saying how they've been hitting it on the regular. That's a good lead in my book.
Damn, O'Driscolls are everywhere now.
Bastards got valley. Heard they took over some big ranch north of here.
How the hell you and Lenny end up down here, anyway?
Oh, you know how it is? Few loose ends. Drink here, drink there.
What loose ends?
Nothing that needs to concern you. I always pay my share.
It concerns me when you put us in danger and we don't realize till it's too late. Like that move you pulled at Strawberry. Making me kill half the town just for your precious guns.
Precious they are. You need to roll a little looser, Morgan.
Looser? I've seen you come full undone more than once now, and you only been running with us a few months.
Are we gonna rob this coach or bicker about it? What's done is done.
Just for robbing it.
Then let's do it.
So for one, obviously the game has to be a game, and they have to give us missions, but I still think that there's something to be said for the fact that Arthur can't turn down a robbery. You know, as much as he hates Micah, he still chooses, he's like, oh, robbery, okay, let's do it. You know, and again, that was kind of what I was talking before about trying to figure out who Arthur is morally. Like, the dude still does a lot of bad things. And another thing about this mission is Micah said that he heard it from an O'Driscoll because they've been hitting this thing like on the regular. Like every week they hit this thing and steal the cash. That would lead me to believe that whoever's delivering this is going to start hiring a lot more guards. Doesn't seem like the best plan to, you know, hit them again. It's so beautiful.
They should be here in a little bit. Hold tight.
Which way will they be coming in?
Should be from over there. We need to hit them fast before they get into town.
Just don't lose your head this time.
Of course, tough guy. They should be here any minute. Look, there they are. Right on time. Get covered up. Come on! Ride!
I hope so. We're away. Guess I should probably take out a weapon, huh? Not milk, but a weapon. I gotta get some better ammunition. I feel like I have enough cash for it. Yeah, definitely.
This is a robbery! Stop that coach right now!
Not again, you sons of bitches. Got 'em.
Did I miss him? Did I? Shot him in the back. Seems to be my specialty. Catch back up. Mike, are you gonna shoot anybody? Damn, I think I broke his back. Ooh, I guess I didn't need 3, huh? 2 probably would have did it. Right between the shoulder blades. I don't think you killed a single person, Micah.
Let's get this out of here. No need to keep your face covered now. It's just you and me, sweetheart.
Come on, cowpoke. Don't run over the bodies.
They put up half a fight at least. Yeah! Stay locked! Come on, boy! Find new rides.
Excuse me.
Here you go, Arthur. From me to you. That's more your style than mine.
Lancaster repeater. I'll take it. I guess I don't need my face covered.
What did I tell you? Like licking butter off a knife.
Something like that.
It's not a saying, Micah.
You want to just break it open here, be done with it?
Could be more than we can carry. And there might be a second crew of riders tailing.
All right, then.
Not to mention, we ride back in with a big take and a new wagon to boot. Dutch can't say we ain't pulling our weight no more, can he?
I ain't sure I trust this new act of yours one bit.
Listen, I know we got off on the wrong foot.
Would be a nice
but
wagon to
I got
have.
no beef with you. I reckon we're a lot alike, you and me.
Now, hold up there.
Dutch knows I'm a feller that gets things done, same as you.
Gets things done. You'd be wearing California collar now if I hadn't broken you out of jail.
California collar.
And I have expressed my gratitude, have I not? It's done. Main thing now is getting this haul back in one piece.
Oh snap, there's a ton of people right there.
Shit! Now we're being robbed!
Oh.
Get across the river!
Ew. Weird, something didn't go smoothly when I was with Micah.
What the hell?
Come on, Arthur, get out of there!
Get your Lancaster. Brave and hide, bro.
Keep your head down. That's finished.
They're goddamn O'Driscolls!
They're always O'Driscolls. Now, is O'Driscoll like a last name? Like,
Here come the
They can't all be family. I'm mowing them down. Once again, Micah, I don't think you got a single dude. Did I get the same guy twice? Ah, darn it.
They're running away! That'll show
All right,
'em.
let's get this money and get the hell out of here.
Is it? Every job I do with you ends in a pile of dead bodies.
Since when did you have a problem killing O'Driscolls?
You've got a point.
That is a good point.
That should do it. Come on, let's see if all this was worth
All I see is you, me, a river full of dead O'Driscolls, and a lockbox.
Well, that's true,
I'd
too.
say we're golden here, Morgan. Look at that.
That's a lot of cash.
What's the cut here?
It's good. Just make sure the gang gets its piece.
Yeah. Like I said, big shadow, tiny tree.
And like I said, that still don't mean nothing. Now, get out of here. Go see Dutch. Make sure you ain't followed.
I know, boss. I know. It's been fun.
$1,200, 600, split it in half, 300. Oh, where's my horse? Let's get out of here, dude. Before somebody comes and is like, oh, you just murdered 45 people. Look at the mini-map. It's like just full of X's. Look at that. That's ridiculous. Now let's go see John up in Valentine. Thank God that dude didn't make a left. Head down the wrong way and...
The roads are getting tougher.
I love hearing the conversations that people have as you ride by them.
Yeah.
What is it about light shafts that come through like the trees that just make graphics look 10 times better? You know, like as good as this looks and all those trees look photorealistic, when you see the light beaming through, it just adds a whole nother layer to it. So, kind of going back a few missions, if you remember when we took the girls down to Valentine, they seem to have maybe like 3 different ideas on missions that we should do. One was to rob the train. I'm drawing a blank on the other one. And then the other one was to rob a bank. If you remember Karen, when I rescued her from getting beat up, let me feed my horse. She had talked about robbing the bank. So there was a third one. I forget what it was, but I feel like we've done 2 of the 3. So the only one that we kind of have left is to rob that bank. I do wish that you could rob banks outside of missions. I think something's going on over there. Not to build on this land. Face. I don't see anybody else. Oh. Are you just shooting at a rock, bro? Wait until he pops out. Sometimes I feel like being colorblind is such a hindrance when I'm playing video games. I had a really hard time seeing that dude. And of course I'm crouching. Alright, what's up, homie? Oh, hey, shit! No! Son of a... Damn it. Alright, real talk. to aim your weapon and to talk to somebody should not be the same button.
Okay, boy.
I did not want to aim my weapon at him. I just wanted to say hello. Ah well, you know what they say, no good deed goes unpunished. See if I can go aim my weapon at John, talk to him. What you got going on down here, John? You just trying to look like the Stetson man?
Feeling better? How's the scar?
I heal pretty fast.
Coming along, actually.
So you just lazing about, or you got any leads?
I got something. You see them?
Sure. Well, you see yourself as a shepherd now?
Maybe. Come on.
Well, where exactly are we going?
Collect something. Help us get some sheep.
You know, that attempt to seem all enigmatic and interesting, that might work for Dutch, but for you, it just makes you look stupid.
Come along. Let's see. That train job was a start, but we need more money. Until we can get back to Blackwater and collect.
I'm here to tell you. We try to collect that money anytime soon, it'll come with a noose.
I was worried you'd say that. Dutch says that we...
Dutch says a lot. That's his gift. Saying things.
Oh, yeah? What do you mean by that?
I was the prize pony once. Now I'm the workhorse. Listen, Dutch is... But, well, you was at that thing in Blackwater. We already seen Pinkertons here. New century's coming. This life, this way, well, we're the last, I reckon. And we ain't long for it.
And that's the way it goes, I guess.
For me, yes.
All right.
So where are we going?
Just need to pick up something. There's a hitching post over there. Tether the horse and I'll meet you across the street.
I already don't like how this is going.
Morning.
So I think two interesting things got said there.
Hello.
One, Arthur said...
things have been better.
Arthur said, I used to be the prize pony, and now I'm just a workhorse. Kind of indicating that, Arthur used to be Dutch's prized possession, and now it appears that John is. And that's where a lot of his...
sniper rifle? I'll explain later.
Don't you wear yourself out now.
That's where a lot of the jealousy comes from.
Hello. How can I help you today?
Looking for a rifle? Something with a sight on it.
Yeah, shouldn't be a problem. If you want to see what we've got, it's all in the catalog here.
Rifles. The other thing that I think was interesting that he said was he made mention about it being a new century. We're getting this gun for free, which is pretty nice. Being a new century, I'm going to upgrade this a bit while I make this last point. I was going to say that while I make this last point, but then I seen components, and I combined those two words into one. It's the end of the century, and, like a new world is coming, and it doesn't really involve, like, the cowboy way, which is one of the very first things that the game said at the very beginning, where it said, the Wild Wild West was coming to an end, and all of the final gangs were being hunted down and destroyed. The only person that seems to make mention of that is Arthur. He seems to be the only one that's saying that the way that they are used to living their life is they can't continue living it for much longer. Nobody else seems to realize that that's going to be the case. All right. Where you at?
You good?
Sure.
Let's go.
Can I stop by the stable and get my better horse?
Boy.
Damn. You got a headbutt me, horse.
Why couldn't you have done that?
Done what?
Bought that gun.
I had a run-in with that fella earlier. We ain't on the best of terms.
You had a run-in. I've had a run-in with half that town.
Calm down. It's done now, ain't it?
Why are you being so cagey about all this? Always playing some goddamn game.
Me? I ain't the one taking Jack on fishing trips.
No, you ain't.
Interesting.
If you say the boy ain't yours, what's the difference?
Interesting.
You probably only run off again.
Why are you so interested in my life? Ain't you got one of your own?
Just do one thing or another. Not be two people at once, that's all I'm saying.
It ain't that simple. You know that as well as anyone. Same as with you and that girl... What was her name? Mary?
That was different.
No, it ain't. Just the same.
Anyway, for the love of God, will you tell me what you got me doing here before I turn around and hit the breeze?
Hit the breeze.
There's a herd of sheep coming down to auction from Emerald Ranch. Folk in town were saying the owner's trying to stamp out every farm from here to Ansburg.
Yeah, I know that place.
I feel like they're going to talk some more here, but I'm going to try to get this point in. He said, so John got mad at Arthur for taking Jack out fishing as if he's trying to bond with his son. And he says, well, hell, you're not taking him out fishing. And Arthur said, if you say the boy isn't yours, then why do you care? So, and in Red Dead 1, Abigail was described as like a prostitute and that everybody slept with her. It's just John was the one that ended up marrying her. So I think it does bring into question who's Jack's real father is.
So I'm thinking that the herd will make it to auction all right, but a couple of new ranch hands will be collecting on the sale. Doubt the town will care to notice too much.
Why we need this rifle you couldn't buy yourself?
Reckon we shouldn't get too close. At least not till we know what we're dealing with. Let's see what we can see from up here.
So I think that alone is like very interesting to speculate if there's any more to it. Personally, I think Jack is John's kid. But the other interesting thing that if you read into it, in Red Dead 1, John was like a good person. He loved Abigail. He loved his son, and he was like trying to make a better life for them. And I think that you could probably contribute that change of mindset a lot to Arthur, which is kind of cool.
Put a shot in near them. I reckon they'll hightail it. They're only ranch hands. Just watch the sheep.
Which is kind of cool because I think a lot of us have played Red Dead 1. You know, he just wants me to shoot near him to scare him off. A lot of people that played Red Dead 1 like really fell in love with John, and I think rightfully so. I was one of them.
Don't scare too easy.
So it's kind of
Put
cool.
Another shot in close. He'll get the message.
So it's kind of cool that
all right.
the person that we fell in love with in Red Dead 1,
Let's go round him up.
we now are realizing that we played a significant role in forming the person that John was. It's kind of come like full circle. It's there's a lot of layers to it. I like thinking about all that stuff and appreciating all the thought that Rockstar put into that.
No. You?
Oh, day here or there, but not much.
Those cowboys I know are dumb as trees. How hard could it be?
I guess we'll soon find out. Let's get these things. Bring them back to the yards.
They're pretty scattered. Let's get them all rounded up.
These rocks are making me nervous. Where are they? Oh, damn. Okay, let me...
Yeah.
I guess I should break around the outside of them, huh? Round them in tighter.
Yeah! Yeah, yeah! Move!
Is that just a random one? Oh, no. I was like, is that part of my flock? Is there more over here? One more. Whoa. Did I just try to hit John?
All right, I think we got them all. Let's head to town.
You know what? Marston, why don't you leave the sheep to me? You ride Shank, keep watch for any trouble.
I brought you in on this.
It'll be quicker this way, trust me.
Can we get him back on the trail?
Time for you to be learning how to herd.
All right, whatever you say. I'm done arguing.
There we go. Ranch Hand Simulator 2018. Man, I keep like swerving left and right. I just want to go straight. Don't bump me, John.
Let's go.
I don't know why everything that Arthur yells makes me laugh. That one time he was like, cook a big pot, Pearson. I'm starving. Man, I think I found the run to the litter, man. Go catch up with you guys. Come on. Bro, like, I'm gonna run you over.
Keep moving.
Now you? Ugh. You know what they say, the shepherd always goes for the one lost sheep. I think I read that in a book somewhere. Notice how the yell at the sheep button is the same button to kick? Can't imagine how that could go wrong. It's almost like having the same button to be to talk and to pull your weapon and point it at somebody. Here we go. Alright, I think I got them all. Not too shabby.
Now you got it.
Oh, thanks, Sean. Appreciate that encouragement. Don't bump me. Alright.
Those are up, boys.
There you go. Fine sheep.
They're okay.
You seem better around here?
Hater.
I've seen ones with less ambiguity about their provenance.
A lot less.
What you trying to say?
I'm trying to say you give me 25% kickback, and I won't say nothing to nobody.
Everything all right here?
Excuse me?
Sure, I'll excuse you for 25%.
Do you want me to put another hole in your head?
Folks swing for rustling livestock. 25%.
15.
20.
18.
Done.
Good thing John stepped in there.
Calm yourself, friend. Just think of it as I'm buying your sins.
You're buying, but we're paying.
Go on now.
Come back after the auction. You'll get your money.
Dutch is waiting for us at the saloon.
Yes?
What's he waiting for? I'm surprised Dutch is showing his face in town.
So we was doing the robbing here.
Still good money.
Well, thanks for all the help with this. Can't herd, can't swim.
Give it
Can't
a rest,
swim.
will ya?
That's funny.
We ain't kids no more.
No, never really was.
Oh.
That's a pretty cool little throwaway line as well. So he said he can't swim, which is like an inside joke because in Red Dead 1, they didn't incorporate swimming into the game engine. So if you went into water at all as John, you would instantly die.
I'll buy you a whiskey.
So them saying he can't swim is pretty funny. And then just a little throwaway line right there. He said, "We ain't kids," and Arthur under his breath says, "We never were," which is kind of like speaks to all of their rough upbringings.
Compromises.
Compromises. Well, I have never been a man.
Gentlemen.
Dutch, Leopold.
Where have you been?
Working. Marston's thing.
Good. And?
We're just waiting to get some pay on a few sheep.
Leopold, my good friend, as long as you're here, why don't you and John go make sure there ain't no funny business?
Of course.
Gentlemen?
Drink?
Sure.
Nothing like talking to old Strauss to make you want to blow your own brains out. I should have left him where I found him all those years ago. Bookish little Austrian, fresh off the boat, his eyes out on stalks.
Well, I guess the Dutch Vanderlyn Finishing School has some strange graduates.
That it does. To your good health.
Thank you.
Once again, I'm a filthy mess.
Get out here! Get out
What
here
the
now! Vanderlyn! You don't know me,
but you keep robbing me. My name is Leviticus Cornwall. I am not a man to be messed with by the likes of you. Get out here before I have these men killed.
What do you think?
Get out here,
Well,
you depraved piece of trash.
You start spinning the yarn. When I think the moment's right, I'll make a
I
move.
got where I am by letting
Why
scum
not?
like you rob
Why not?
me.
It's kind of gangster.
You're done. Now get out here now.
Leviticus Cornwall.
Deal with this nonsense.
Oh, don't leave. Chunk.
Please, gentlemen, this is a terrible mistake. This is a case of mistaken identity.
Fucking Dutch.
What is worse
Oh,
than
snap.
admonishing a man for the
Evil
sins
stitches.
of another who wants to be the Messiah? Not me.
Alright, save John. Save Strauss. Oh, snap. No. That. Oh, no. What is going on? Once again, never goes as planned. Oh, hello. Why, usually you have a lot more time in that Deadeye. I usually am able to clear out everybody there. Ooh-wee. Oh, out of ammunition. That's what I get for never, Can I dual wield at least? I can't believe I'm out of ammunition. Oh no. Maybe I was using a different type. Oh, I'm freaking out of Deadeye. Good night. Don't mind me, I'm gonna just have a little snack here in the middle of a gun battle. No, that's not my, not the one I wanted. Alright, let's get back on track here. Is there still one other dude down here? Yep. Alright, there you go. Alright, time to redeem ourselves by missing and crouching.
Stay with me.
Ooh, sternum. Look at him crouch. Always be crouching. ABCs. Headshot. How about you guys get out of my way? Ooh, I'm getting lit up. I'm shooting everyone. I don't know if that's a good idea. It doesn't look like the best cover. I don't think Dutch knows what's going on.
Shut up! You can talk. We all heard you whine about a little nick from a wolf.
I think my health port being down is making me a bit shaky. This dude's close. Did I put my weapon away? Man, this one seems so damn chaotic as well. Cleared them out a little bit better there. Can I help push to get the hell out of here? Where are they at? Where are they at? I don't see anybody. That wagon's all shot to hell.
Horses are over there.
Alright, let's go.
Let's go.
Got him. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh shit, sorry. Oh, you see that dude get thrown off his horse? If you didn't, you should definitely rewind it. Right in front of the barn. Hey look, they finally shot somebody. Cover me. Oh, that horse is going bananas. Don't kick me. Oh, another town shot to hell.
Nobody's following us. We'll get back to camp. We're gonna gather the troops and get them to start packing up. Ugh.
Sure. We can't stick around after this.
Let's go!
Don't worry, guys, I got it.
I better get out of here.
Oh, man. I JFK'd him. Let's get me and my slow ass horse. Turning around after you're looking backwards, I don't know if I'm always doing something wrong, but that just does not seem like a smooth process. Train track's always the best mode of travel. Yeah, there were bits and pieces of that. It was kind of like reminiscent about the my last train robbery. Not the smoothest. I messed up when I started the mission on such a with such a low Deadeye core. I couldn't even knock out all those guys to begin with. It's kind of the problem with speeding through the main mission story, is that you can't really take the time to always make sure your dude's properly prepared. Because normally you do a lot of hunting in between, sleeping, eating, cooking, crafting. But when you're just going from mission to mission, maybe I'm just making excuses. Maybe that's all it is. Look at that. Dang, you guys tore down camp quick.
Hello, Arthur.
Don't talk to me, Bill. Hitch your horse. What you waiting for, Abigail? You trying to talk to me?
Hey there.
Nope. Guess she wasn't. Could have at least said hi, rude ass. Look at that. It packed up a lot of the tents or a lot of the wagons.
So, we keep heading east. Is that the plan?
For now.
And when do we stop? When we reach Paris?
Oh, that'd be nice. Join the commune. We stop when we find someplace sensible, shake them that's following us, and lie low.
This is lying low? We turned into a bunch of killers. I mean it. We ain't even got the delusion of being anything but a bunch of killers.
We are just trying to survive, Hosea. We don't have a choice. This'll end soon.
Damn right it will.
Constipated as usual.
You know, I actually see that conversation in Hosea and Dutch as like a really good, not metaphor, of like Arthur's internal confliction. You know, I feel like he feels both ways of those two people that were just Dutch and Hosea. Both sides of that conversation,
So,
he
we
internally
moving?
feels.
Yeah. Micah told me of a place we can lie low.
Micah told you?
Look here. Dewberry Creek, he said.
Okay.
Well,
Maybe
Micah's
you
an
and
idiot.
Charles can go take a look, clear off anyone you find before the whole lot of us move in looking so conspicuous.
And how we gonna do that?
I don't know. Start dancing?
Looks like I turned into the goddamn errand boy.
You have turned into my son. You worry because I worry. We are just the same.
Hey, Charles, come
Only
on.
half of me.
I need you for something.
Now, where have I heard that before?
All right, boy.
Don't jump in front of me, Javier. Alright, let's throw on the GPS. Dewberry Creek, huh? This way, Charles. I've noticed that, whenever you do a mission with Micah, it usually goes to shit. Whenever you do a mission with Charles, things usually turn out a lot smoother.
We're packing up and moving on. Again? We have to. And fast. We'd already pushed our luck too far before that mess we just made in Valentine.
That didn't sound good.
Killed a lot of law. Killed a lot of Cornwall's men. They must know where we are by now.
So, we're heading south?
Yeah. Area called Dewberry Creek. Dutch wants us to give it a look. Make sure it's clear and a good place to lie low for a while.
I've only known him a few months, but the way he talks, I never thought I'd see him wanting to head south.
Right. And I know by now, there ain't no lying low.
There's too many of us for that.
And there ain't no way Dutch is gonna just hide away in a cave somewhere. Goes against everything he stands for. That'd be admitting we're nothing more than low-down criminals.
Which we are.
You don't have to tell me.
So where does it end?
Where does what end?
Moving, running.
Dutch don't see it as running.
Call it what you want.
I don't know. Before, put enough time and distance between you and the problem, eventually it went away. And this is a big country. But now, with these Pinkertons, better paid bounty hunters, I ain't so sure. Maybe the price on our heads got too big.
Yeah, they've certainly got money behind them.
They've got Cornwall's money behind them for one, which guarantees even more trouble.
Yeah. Our problems are only growing, and we keep headed in the wrong direction. If the planet's...
must be it up ahead. The old dried up creek.
Seems very open.
Yeah, it does. Ain't sure to be the best in the rain, neither.
Yeah, doesn't this just look like a beautiful home? Let's just set up camp right here, Micah. It's a great idea.
Hey, I see something over there. You see it? Someone on the ground there.
Take off the GPS marker. Oh, buzzards. You couldn't walk on the left side of that rock?
He's been shot. Let's be careful, Arthur. There's a camp just up ahead.
Sure.
Ooh-wee.
Let's get ready for business. Any issues? Shoot first, debate second.
I'm gonna shoot for the sake of it.
All right, Charles, let's go take a look. Look, here it is. A few tents, but place looks empty.
Let's have a look around and make
Looks
sure.
run down. See if there's anything lootable. More than a can of beans. I'm too good to loot beans. And tobacco. True. Focus on tracks.
Be careful.
I'm being careful.
They went underneath the wagon. Oh, you can see him right there.
It's okay. It's okay. You can come out of there. You okay? You don't mean you no harm.
He said, are you okay?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? German?
Nope.
No. Now go on, get out of here. Go, we need the land, go. Get the hell out of
They
here!
took our father.
Who did?
Men last night.
Where? Where did they take him?
Ain't no business of ours. I don't even speak their language.
You ain't as tough and dense as all that. Come on, Arthur.
Calling us on our shit.
The girl was pointing this way. Let's see if we can pick up a trail. There. Tracks. Come on. What's going on with you?
What do you mean?
You were just gonna send that and her children on their way?
We're wanted, man. We got Pinkertons breathing down our necks. We should be moving camp, not running off on some wild goose chase.
Come on, Arthur. That's not how you are.
Well, maybe you don't know me as well as you think you do.
Think this is the right way? Give me a second.
This way, dude.
Looks like they cut off down the trail to the left.
You're right. Okay, come on.
So if you don't do the eagle eye thing, you have to wait
what
for
happened
Charles
with those
to
Pinkertons
recognize
anyway?
it.
When you were
If you
fishing
do
with
it, then
Jack?
he will.
Said they were on to us. Offered me freedom if I turned Dutch here.
They picked the wrong man there. Hold up. Let me check this.
So he's checking it if we just do it, though.
Look, they go along the shore there.
I see him. So, back to what you were saying.
We should have moved right then, if you ask me. Bastards told me they'd killed Mac. Said it right in front of Jack.
That kid. It's gonna be tough for him.
Yeah, but he has more folk looking out for him than most of the rest of us had growing up.
John said he was going back to the auction yard to collect the money for those sheep.
He'd be a damn idiot going anywhere near that town right now.
That's the truth.
He reckoned he'd be able to slip in and out.
Oh, well. If it's John's idea, it must be a good one.
Jealous.
What is it with you and him?
He disappeared on us for a while.
Wait a second. Just want to look closer here.
They continue on that trail ahead of us.
Good eyes, Arthur. Let's keep on them.
Thanks, Charles.
What was I talking about? Oh, but Jack was real young. A long while. Year.
He did?
And we was family, you know?
Hey, quiet now. There's a camp up ahead.
Be careful.
Yeah,
Seems
see.
deserted. Let's take a look.
Arthur's problem with John is twofold. The fact that John ditched the group for a year, even abandoned his family, and the fact that now John is like the prized possession now in Dutch's eyes. You know, his young protege.
Where is this guy?
I don't know. But you know something? This is a better camp spot than back there. Much easier to defend.
It's true. A lot more beautiful. Which is by far the most important feature. A home should feel like a home.
This looks like our feller, Charles.
Quick. Cut him free and let's get out of here.
Careful, it's a trap.
I see 3 coming this way.
You get the hell away from here!
1, 2, oh, hello. Oh, Charles got one.
Ain't even our goddamn
Oh.
back.
Dang, he took like 5 shots.
Look out! Riders coming in!
Damn it, what are you doing way out there, John? Or Charles, whoever the hell you are.
Well, that's
that it?
them dealt with. You get him untied, and I'll see what they've left behind for us.
Schneiden Sie das Seil durch, bitte.
Cut the ropes,
Okay,
please.
getting you out of here.
Vielen Dank für Ihre Hilfe.
Thank you, my friend. Thank
okay.
you.
Here, you wait there a second. Charles, Go find Dutch. Get the caravan to divert here. This spot should work for us. I agree.
Left in a hurry. Return the settler to his family. Alright, on the horse, dude.
So you were just talking about something? All right. Come on. I'll take you back to your family.
Charles thought we were still having a conversation. Did my family send you, so I'm coming with you? Alright, let's navigate. Seems like these yellow circles should like auto-navigate. Or am I the only one that never has any idea where he's going? Actually, now that I look at the map, I don't think that's a fairly... No, that's not even close to a direct route. I am not going that way. Let's go this way.
Yep.
Glad I looked at that again. Yeah, who the hell knows what Michael was trying to do? Get us to set up camp and that damn open-ass creek bed. Like they said, when it rains, it would just be 100%
What the
mud.
hell did you do to those fellas?
It's Charles?
Those men back there, why did they take you?
Geld. Money.
Money.
Meiner Familie gehört eine Goldmine.
My family has a gold
Sie
mining
wollen
business.
Lösegeld
They
erpressen.
wanted to send a ransom.
How did someone even come up with them words?
Sie bringen mich zu meiner Familie? Vielen Dank.
Oh, thank you.
Wir
How
haben
did they
sie
find you?
gefunden.
Look, I'm sorry, friend. I can barely speak English.
Arthur. Nothing better than self-deprecating humor. Moving camps, that's pretty significant. I liked Valentine a lot. And I liked Horseshoe Overlook. Is that a dead horse? Yo, it just got straight up black as night. For as great as this game is technically, I love it so much. The transitions from daytime to nighttime are way too subtle. There are other games out there
Dem Herrgott
that aren't
sei
nearly as
Dank.
technically as good that do that transition much better.
Andreas, ich hab gedacht, du seist tot.
Beinahe wär's so
I
gewesen.
thought you were
Meine
dead. I nearly
Lieblinge,
was, my
meine
darlings,
Herz,
my precious
allerliebsten.
darlings.
Oh, wie wunderbar. Oh,
Wonderful,
ein großer
wunderbar.
Ja.
Ein großer Mann.
You're a great man, a
Es
great
ist ein
man.
Segen, dass wir sie getroffen haben.
We are blessed to have
Wanna
met
get
you.
out of here. This place ain't safe. Get out of here!
Ja, ja,
Vamos!
ist klar.
Vamos!
Ich hab was für Sie. Einen Moment.
I have something for you. Just a second.
Dankeschön.
Thank you.
Thank you. Vielen Dank, herzlichen Dank.
Thanks a lot from the bottom of my heart.
Guess it was a pleasure.
Freaking bar.
Ja!
I wish I could have seen him waving. Because I feel like they probably didn't understand how truly grateful Arthur is for that payment. Did we just finish chapter 2? In 6
You were
parts?
right. Oh, this place. Oh, it'll be perfect for us. Hello, Arthur.
Dutch?
Damn, good jump, Dutch.
Miss Grimshaw, Mr. Pearson, put everyone to work. Make this place a home.
Yes, sir.
I don't know where the hell we are, but we are going to make the best of it.
Yes, we are, Dutch. Chapter 3, Clemens Point. A few days later. I'm gonna let it run through any cutscene here before I... And there's the cutscene. So as you guys are probably aware now, oh, look at my beard coming in strong. Ooh, when I trim that down, that's gonna make that mustache even more epic. Trimming these to be in chapters. So with the conclusion of chapter 2, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the stream. I'm gonna play with my dog for a little bit because he's getting a little restless. I can hear him back there. Plus, I feel a little bit guilty. And I'll be starting up another stream here with Chapter 3, Part 1. We'll see you guys.